So today we're going to work on Bob with a bit of oil. We're going to use this Mackay oil. It's a very old formula of about 18 different herbs mixed with sesame oil from India. And Bob's had quite a few joint problems, so this is a particularly good oil for joints. So the benefits of oil massage compared to non-oil massage obviously is that we can bring herbs into the body. We can use strokes that move up the body. The disadvantages of it are, well, it's messy. And it's hard to get into the details, so it's very hard to use chopsticks with oil. A couple people have asked me that, and you slip and everything. So mostly it's good for the big muscles of the body. So it's good when using oil. You can see this one's got a very nice color. That's probably from the herb mangista, which is in there, yeah. And brings a nice red color to it. All right, these are Banyan Botanicals. It's a great brand, by the way. I highly recommend them. All natural, USDA certified organic, no additives or anything like that. So with oil, it's good to get the oil in your hands and warm it to body temperature before you apply it to the person. Okay, and then we can start by just working up the big muscles of the body, the calves, the thighs, spreading the oil. And then we can start to work up bands as well with our thumbs. We can use our forearms. Of course, we're going to go gentle on Bob because he's got quite a few different problems, besides being Bob. I mean, yeah.
Just show some love.
That's it. Okay, so techniques that we're going to use are things like just rubbing up a band like that. So we can work on that outer little toe band. We can work up the Achilles band. Okay, you can use your palms. You can use the side of your hand. Okay. Main thing is you're getting a certain smoothness to it, and you're working up those bands using different techniques. You can do a little bit of oil massage on the foot with a person facing down. I actually find that oil through this area is better than no oil, okay? But with him facing down, we're more working into the sides here, and we can work in through here, around the ankles. We can slide easily. You can see he likes that. We can come up, get into that Achilles band right up through here into the calves. And already his skin is absorbing a lot of that oil. Not quite where I need to get more, but you can see it's getting right in there. So we can work up through here, around the ankle itself, and work up that band. It's a nice way to introduce people who are very used to oil massage. You can still work bands. You're just not going to get into the detail as much on the toes or fingers. Okay, we can still come in and do a lot of clicking. We can work through here with our knuckles. So working through the bottom of the foot, digging in and sliding. We can do things like this where we open the ankle up, come into those nice points there, and again slide through there. But Bob's not 100% sure he likes that. He's got some doubts.
I'm 100% sure.
So we'll go pretty easy on that area.
Love for that.
Yeah. All right, we can do a little bit of shaking through there. And as I say, if you're having trouble getting in deep enough, and I'm not going to do this very deep on Bob, but you can use your forearm up through here. It's a pretty sensitive area, the back of the calves. And so we're just basically following those bands up, going towards the heart. And it's going to help move those toxins through the body, as well as we're getting these herbs, or herbs as they say in America, because they forgot there was an H on the start, into the body. As we come up into the thighs, we can lift up the leg like this and start to get in there like this. And again, just going nice and easy, because Bob's a bit sensitive.
And special.
And special, with special needs, Bob. All right, we can do, of course, even these similar moves that we can do without oil. We can do that with oil too, and even just slide up a bit. So again, it just depends on which part of the hand you want to use. You can use the side of your hand like this. You could use your knuckles like this.
Is that a mouse?
You can use your thumbs like that.
Bloody hell. That's me wobbly bits.
Or you can use your fingers. Okay, he's a bit bigger, so we're going
He's
to
still commentating, isn't he?
And again, getting into down here, we're just finding some tight spots here so we can. This can be great also to do after you've done a lot of the fine detail on the toes or the fingers, if you're working in his arms. Just to get everything moving, and it sort of helps release everything. All right, so he likes this kind of sliding motion through his ankles and into his calves. That's what he's saying. To translate, because he's Dutch originally, so it's hard for him to say, "Thank you very much, Brent. I really like that move."
Thank you, Bruce, over number.
Yeah, that's it. All right, we got a real tight spot here. And we might even just add a little bit more oil, just to sort of get that soaked into him. And again, we can use our forearms. We could use our elbows. You can use guiding force like this. We can get right in where the ankle joins and the Achilles joins, and then start to slide up the side there. And then working like this. And again, you can use your body weight, so you can lean from your lower body. And of course, this could be done lighter too, if you're just trying to, gently work an area. So you just gauge your pressure depending upon how tight they are, how enthusiastic they are to get rid of their tension. So he's quite tight back here. So again, I'd probably do things like this, where I just get in with some knuckles. How's that, Bob?
Wonderful.
Nothing like a nice relaxing massage,
Oh,
is
that's
there?
just it's all good.
Okay. Then we can do his other leg. How do you like this oil?
Yeah, good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good. All right. So you can see it's quite a lot more simple actually than what I've been showing you. How's that leg feel?
Good.
Good. Okay, so it's also going to help. You can see how he's got a bit of dryness on the back of his heel here, and his feet are kind of dry. Not as bad as mine, but the oil's going to help just with the skin and the dryness of the skin. These little spots here, Bob, are they anything? You just got a little scratch there? Okay. You always want to watch with those kind of things that they don't get infected after an oil massage. So if they do, just put a bit of tea tree oil on, or some lemon tea tree or something like that. So again, first of all, we warm up the muscles. We get that blood flow going. We can gently caress with our elbow up here as well.
Favorite word.
That word. I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
Still feeling
Feeling
it.
the caress?
Oh, yeah, I'm still feeling it. Whoa.
Don't flinch.
Yeah, not brilliant. I don't want to do that.
Okay. Again, getting right into the ankle where all these muscles are joining. Go a bit easier. Bit sore for you, Bob?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
We'll just, just go quite light to medium. We don't want you to tense up, Bob. So if it is too much, just let me know.
Look like you difference.
A little bit.
Oh, okay.
I'll go a
We've
little
had
bit
the
easier.
rest, now have the best.
Yeah.
Oh.
So again, quite a lot of work through here on Bob. I just want to get in and work these areas here.
Oh, gee.
It'd be quite nice.
Did you say you were being quite nice?
I said it can be quite nice. Just to get somebody work in there, Yeah. But whether it is quite nice is more up to Bob.
Especially when they tell you they can't help you and get the F out.
Yeah, like his last therapist, that was shocking. So Bob's obviously had a lot of lower back pain to the point where he's been to many different people and they've had to put a little computer in his back where it sends out things to stimulate his nerves, so he's in so much pain. So what we figure here is loosening up his legs in particular is going to be very good for his lower back. We just don't want him to spasm too much when we're working on him, because that's going to then send him into a strong state of pain. So ideally I can work him deep enough to be effective, but not too deep where he's going to tighten up against me. How's the pressure, Bob, down here? Is this a good one? It's not too much for you? Okay.
It's gone numb.
And all through here, like I say, we can get that oil into the feet a little bit just to help get them a bit less dry as well. And all these herbs from the Mahanarian oil going into his skin is going to help, the herbal medicine for the joints. Okay, and again, I can get right in through the front here. Oh, go a bit easier so it doesn't crush the table. How's that, Bob?
That's better.
Good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. As I say, the ideal thing we want to do is be effective without overdoing it too much. How's this?
Oh, it's wonderful.
Okay. And we can also, like I say, hold the foot up like this and then go really deep into the calves. And then back this way. But he's so tight through here.
Oh, I can feel it.
Yeah. We won't focus on there too much, but I just wanted to get in there a little bit. Again, we can slide up with our forearm up through this tight area here.